Yo, can you stop looking at that symbol? I know it's pretty cool, but there's something else really cool here. Okay, so, hello everybody, I'm Momo. Welcome to my first ever video on this channel and on Forsaken. Today we're going to explore the highly anticipated Azure update that has been released like 1 week ago or something. We've been waiting for it for months. So, in this video I'm gonna cover Azure's kit and maybe show some gameplay of his. Obviously the music too, because we know that Forsaken used to make a bunch of bangers when we're talking about music. Sometimes I wonder if it's a music game instead of an ASIM game. Just joking, obviously. So now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna let the video start for you. Hope you will enjoy it, because I put a lot of effort into it. So, enjoy! Bye bye. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Azure. Azure is our 6th killer on Forsaken killer roster, a chopper just like John Doe. If I had to describe the killer, I would probably say that if John Doe and 1X had a baby, it would probably create this killer. You get what I mean whenever I'm gonna show you the abilities. To start with, Azure comes with a passive called Echolocation. Azure in his kit doesn't have any abilities that allow him to reveal the aura of survivors, so the only way for a chopper like him to see people is to spread the different traps that he has in the kit around the map. Survivors that trigger plants have their aura revealed to Azure for 3 seconds. His second passive is called Atropic. Azure Trap applies a special status effect called Atropa that basically makes you take more damage the more Atropa you have, and also fills the little by little the ablation bar. So now for Azure's first ability, it's called Seeker Bulb. So this Azure's first true ability is named Seeker Bulb, with it being basically a turret that predicts where you go and tries to shoot there. Azure's trap only triggered by sound, so using abilities running near them is something that I kinda tell you to not do, unless you're really screwed. This ability is for me what I consider to be the true nuisance of Azure's kit on release at least. Because on release, this turret were moving like Prime King Von, to be honest, with a shooting rate way too high, being comparable to a machine gun at this point. As of right now, when I'm writing those one, he already got nerfed, and I'm hoping that they make them way easier to dodge, but this complaint might just be a huge skill issue from my side. Azure's second ability is called Stigmatize. Stigmatize is Azure's second ability that, as you might already know, is a trap. This trap, instead of being a machine gun, is more of a big tentacle coming out of the ground. When you get near it and make a sound, it's gonna try to grab you. Just like the other trap, you might want to keep an eye out on what Azure is doing and also pay attention to the path that you choose. When you get grabbed by it, if the Azure is close to you, he's gonna have a free granted hit before you get released, basically. Survivor, while being trapped by the trap, gets the possibility to use abilities too, so you might want to pay attention to whatever you're doing while being trapped by the huge flower tentacle. And Strangle is Azure's last ability in his base form. Yes, base form. Here, it's called Unstrangle. This is the ability that makes Azure similar to 1x. 1x has his entanglement that can't move up or down, and that basically goes the whole map around and freezes you and pulls you to him. Azure with this ability can just grab you wherever you are and throw you wherever he wants. On hit, the ability does 10, and additional damage will be done when thrown. Survivors can be thrown over other survivors, ragdolling them and giving damage to them. Azure is inflicted with Helpless for 2 seconds upon throwing the survivor. If the survivor is thrown too close to Azure, the duration of the Helpless is increased, and Azure will additionally suffer slowness 2 for 2 seconds. While using this ability, Azure has their stamina regeneration reduced by 75%. So, Inflorescence. If Azure gets 15 Oblation, he has access to a second form, being the Golem form, because before I referenced the base form thing. This form makes them able to change form wherever they want. Once you summon the Golem for the first time, you're gonna be put in an animation lasting 4.8 seconds, where the Golem comes out of the ground. When you spot the Golem, your original body will be frozen in place, and you will control the Golem. The Golem has 3 total abilities. One move that is just the Golem smashing the ground and doing a big AoE doing damage, with the second move being a straight line AoE leaving debris that gives slowness when walked into. Something that you might really want to pay attention when you're playing against Azure is absolutely the Golem, because like when you're in Golem form and normal form, actually you can just switch position whenever you want, give you access to 2 different stamina bars. The fact is, if you don't pay attention to where you go, something that is really crucial against Azure, you're gonna get fucked basically, because like you can get cornered by basically 2 killers and giving you a double trouble experience, even if you're not in double trouble, without having the upsides of double trouble. That is like having I don't know, less CD and stuff like that. But yeah, so pay really attention to where you go wherever when you're going against an Azure. So now that I've talked about Azure's kit, I think it could be like it has a really cool gameplay and new from like it's innovative, and it's kinda annoying for the survivors though. It also comes with an LMS with 2 time that's actually pretty good, so you should be hearing it right now, I think. So, Section 2. Chase Teams and LMS. In this update, with Azure release, we got a bunch of different chase teams and LMSs for the brand new Azure, and also for some old skins. Azure got a bunch of skins, more than Nosferatu ever dreamed of, with 2 major ones being also my favorites, Firstborn and Deceiver. Cool Kid got some major overhauls on some old skins, like Savior Cool Kid becoming new, now Cool Skeleton 95, receiving a new chase team, and also new animations and a new model, making it basically a new skin, reference to Undertale. We all love Undertale skins, I think. So now I'm gonna make you listen a little bit of the chase team. So now, we got Party Pony, formerly known as Cupcakes, having a brand new redesign and an LMS that starts only against Elliot. Here, take a listen. And Cool Kid also got some brand new milestones. Remodeling the old one and giving it brand new looks. Because like the old modeler or the one who made the milestones didn't like having the milestones in game anymore, so we're having the new ones that look like actually pretty good. Props to whoever made them actually. And those actually received after almost 11 months of waiting. We got the new chase team actually, made by Key After Key, the same one who made the chase team, as you may imagine. He's the GOAT. Shout out. Last but not least, Blooded got an awesome LMS with 11808. So for Slasher got his skin, Vanity and Touch animation-wise, and I'm sure we all know them. I think he got... no, actually I don't think. He got us a new LMS and a chase team that I don't really like that much. But here, take a listen. Mystic Slasher finally got a new chase team. After a bunch of time waiting for it, because people were disappointed because like they leaked Mystic Slasher a bunch of time before his releasing, so people thought it would be like a really high quality skin with an incredible animation and a bunch of music, and actually he kind of received them. At first he didn't have anything different from the normal combat initiation, but afterwards they gave them this new really cool chase team that I'm gonna make you listen afterwards, and also like really cool animations. So I think we should be saying thanks for Taken, because like this skin is really sick now. And it kind of gives like, I don't know, how can you describe it? The psychopathic slasher vibe even scarier, so that's pretty much cool, I think. Joke aside though, the chase team is like really lit, so take a listen now. Judo, the one who got the highest quality skins in the game, also got some new skins. Not a bunch, but still got some new ones. With the re-release of Treachstone Judo that you obtained by beating... how do you call it? What was it? Chapter 3 in tomorrow, I think, in the Battle Bricks, which is a pretty hard achievement for a bunch of guys, so that's why this skin was really hype. And we got re-released because it already got released a bunch of time ago without music, and that's one of the most important things in Forsaken skins and stuff. So now that it has one made by Key After Key, and it's really good, I think nobody can complain about Treachstone Judo anymore. So I'm gonna make you listen to it, and it's really good, like really. A bunch of mods and reworks and character reworks got released also, but for that I might do a video later talking about them and how I feel about them, if you're interested about it obviously. Showtime instead of got a significant rework, getting successfully the Treachstone mechanic and making him more of a stealth character than he ever was. When you get crouched, now you can actually get close enough to them and chase them before when you wanted to be stealthy. You cannot rely much on the crouch, so you either caught them off guard or on an off angle, or you are just trick-stabbing them, but we all know how trick-stabbing is junky, right? The system is very bad, because if you have a bunch of ping, you can just get trick-stabbed for no reason at all or something like that. So as of right now, Showtime doesn't get healed anymore after a stab, so you gotta use the new ability called Prey that consumes ablation extension health. This means that a new layer of thinking is there now for the player. You either don't touch it to guarantee a second life that is actually really good, or consume it to protect your first life, where you manage to gain ablation back in case you decide to heal yourself. That's something interesting for Showtime, I think. It makes you think a little bit more, and I guess it's cool. And also, now that I think about it, Elliot got a nerf, but I'm gonna keep it for another video with the map reworks and character reworks. And also shout out to my boy Bilderman, he also got a new update, a new move, being carry. As of my thoughts for the update, this update is really good, to be honest. At first I felt overwhelmed by Azure's kit because of all the stuff he has, but a couple of days later I'm starting to feel good with it actually. The music is as peak as ever with the great lymph and Lexxiemow cooking just like usual. This update took months, and as much as people despite Azure for his strengths, this could become kind of interesting. Forsaken for me and for a bunch of other people was always a kind of survivor side if played as intended. Yes, I'm talking to you, Gen 1337. Stop doing gens and maybe start helping out your teammates. It could be really good. Anyways, the update was good. I just hope that it's not gonna end up like after the Guess 666 update, where we were back to the usual gameplay loop. This is fun, but I don't know how much it will last whenever we're gonna get used to Azure. I think that maybe adding the new game mods that they teased us, like Double Trouble and stuff, would be really great for the game, or a randomizer game mod would be like really neat, making the game a little bit more fun. Because as of right now, I think a thing that makes Forsaken less good than before is the fact that we're not like we used to try hard and trying to play the game for winning, when we're just supposed to have fun on the game. So I hope that they will make it more fun in that aspect. Double Trouble was a really good game mode, to be honest, so I hope it will come back. Anyways, I hope you liked the video, and those were my thoughts on the update and whatever there was. I didn't maybe cover everything, but I covered what I thought was more important. So yeah, thank you for listening to me, and I hope you will enjoy my next videos whenever I'm gonna do some. And yeah, this was my first ever video on YouTube. Happy to know that you've reached this point. Have a good one. Bye bye.